how's it going, guys? Welcome back to more Narcissu. I still can't figure out how to say it, but in the first part, what happened was that people were secluding, not doing stuff like in Katara Shoujo. The parents didn't care, and so forth. But then, like, near the end of the session, the doctor said, "You're gonna die." And that just completely threw me off. So let's continue with the depression. Okay, there we go. It loaded finally. Okay. So we're in the hospital, I think. So as for me, all I can do was sit and be amazed at the efficiency of the proceedings. Oh God, that sucks. They moved me from the 4th floor to the 7th, and from a 6-bed ward to a private room. Oh, well, at least you got a private room, I guess. The 7th floor differed from the others in a number of respects. The floors gleamed, the ceiling was higher, the rooms more spacious than before. The bedrooms are pleasant and clean, with the large windows designed to maximize the natural lighting. But these windows are not designed to open. When pushed to their fullest extent, the gap was still so narrow that I couldn't even get my head quite through it. Oh, don't tell me you're gonna kill yourself! Did you really think you're gonna kill yourself? No! No, that is not the way! No. One other thing was different, the color of the patient's identification wristbands. I'd been wearing one of these ever since I was first admitted to the hospital. They were just plastic bands with the patient's name and blood group on them. My old one had been blue. This one's white. Wow. I think white means like it means that you're gonna die or something. That was my introduction to the 7th floor. High ceilings, white wristbands, and windows that only opened about 15 centimeters. God, now that just like leaves it sick. Like now my stomach hurts from reading this. It was still the time of year when all you can get on TV is boring festive programs. That, in a way, is how I came to meet her. Her? Wait, I'm a dude? What's going on? Oh no! Oh my God! You gotta be kidding me! No, not again! No! No! Please don't respond. Please respond. Oh. Oh yes! It responded! Winter 2005 to 7th floor. Oh God, this was a hassle. It didn't respond like for 2 times. And don't tell me it's gonna not respond again. Oh, I was supposed to click. If you go down the corridor past the nurse's station, you will come to a lounge area off to one side. Oh, that's actually pretty nice. That's a nice lounge area. The place was usually empty apart from the furniture, which when I was there consisted of a number of sofas and pipe chairs and one TV. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm a guy or am I a girl. I'm not really sure. It wasn't a particularly impressive one, only a 28 CRT, and at that time of year all it was showing was boring festive specials. Again, with the specials. Too many. She was watching it without the slightest sign of interest. Okay, so I'm a guy. Her build was slight. Her pajama. Is that really how you spell pajamas? Pajama? Pink, and there was a white band like mine around her wrist. That only stood out about her was her hair, which reached nearly to her waist. Wow. Kinda reminds me of another animated. No, I'm just kidding. You aren't enjoying that, are you? I didn't really mean anything by the question. I just felt it was my duty to say something. As the sole other member of the human race present. Not really. She replied curtly without so much as a glance in my direction. Wow. Perhaps she hadn't really registered my presence. Her eyes remained fixed on the screen in front of her. Don't watch it, then, I said, nearly. Discretion overruled me and I lowered myself into her chair instead, and sat there beside her watching the tedious program. There wasn't anything else for me to do. There wasn't anything else I could do. God, this is so depressing. Fudge. I didn't expect this to be like this. We watched on in silence. The screen was filled with the usual January January, winter, I don't know. A tedious variety show, all conjurers and impersonators. From time to time, the speakers would rattle with the computers, shrill and foolish laughter. Foolish laughter. Yeah, hooligans! It echoed emptily in the sunlit room. So... It took me a moment to realize that she'd spoken. Her eyes still hadn't left the TV screen for one moment. Which time are you on? Which time? Don't tell me you're speaking about dying. I'm not sure what you mean. I mean, how many times have you been up here? Oh! Okay, she didn't. Okay, sorry, I still don't understand. It must be your first then. My incomprehension has evidently a sufficient answer for her. In that case, I suppose it's up to me. Since there's nobody else here now, it's up to you? That's the rule. What? The rule, she added, was that newcomers to the 7th floor were to be told certain things. I had no idea what she was talking about, but hey, she is the warden, I guess. She began to explain, still without so much as a glance in my direction. Listen carefully, then... Dots. She spoke haltingly. I don't know why there was a random space between hold and ingly. What she had to tell me differed in certain regards from this speech I had received prior to my transfer up here. According to the doctors, this was where one would come to wait for advances in treatments. In the meantime, being here might heal one's heart. He was probably sincere. He may even have been telling the truth. According to what the girl told me, however, that's merely the official line. This was not, in fact, the part of the hospital where unique treatments are tried. It was where you wait for your life to run out. Wow, what a dick doctor! That's what she told me. I believed it. I'd pretty much come to the same conclusion myself. So this is my second time. Your second time for what? That I've ended up here. What? Wait, so she's already dead? What? Finally she got round to explaining the whole times business. Firstly, that this isn't usually just a place where you come and stay until you die. Even if there's no chance of recovery, they let you go home temporarily if your condition improves. Then after a while, you decline again, and they bring you back. You go back and forth, and eventually it ends. Ah man, that sucks. The only uncertainty is whether you'll be at home, or here on the 7th floor when the time comes. You'll die here or there, it happened to everyone. And that's the sense in which she was referring to this as the second time she'd ended up here. Now, I'm only going to say this once. So you got to listen carefully from now on. My god! She continued, her pose unchanged, her eyes still on the screen. The subject changed not to everyday trivia like lights out times. There was something rather different he had to tell me. When you reach the 3rd temporary discharge, prepare yourself. There's hardly ever a 4th time. You won't be going home again. If you want to run away, don't try to use M station. Go to K station instead. Don't eat anything. That's the best way out. You'll be the least burden on your family that way. Oh no! Oh god! She's telling you how to kill yourself. What? Shut up, music! You're not helping in this situation. These, I realized, were the maxims of the 7th floor. They received wisdom distilled from the experiences of those who had faced death here. Our lore, passed down orally from one infernal generation to the next. Ars Moriendi was telling me that the thing you said was up to you. That's right. It'll be up to you to pass it on to the next newcomer. That concluded the lecture. As she rose and turned, her hair swept around. A lock brushed against my cheek. Ha! You got hair slapped. Ha! Time for my temperature reading. Huh. She turned her back on me and walked off. out into the corridor. I was left alone in the room, alone with the shrilly laughing TV and the white flowers by the window. She had not looked at me once. Oh no. My game froze again. Uh-oh. So, I'm gonna end it off there. Apparently at a certain part it won't respond at all. So, I'm gonna end it off here. Most likely I'm gonna keep it 10 minutes since I can't go past a certain part and it will keep on not responding. So, I hope you guys enjoyed Narcissu, and as always, I hope you guys have a great day. But all it came down to was, it looked like I was going to die. You're gonna die?! No, I jinxed it! No! Why did I jinx it?